Good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to this training for doTERRA products and business orientation. Um, I'm Narayani Panigrahi and I head the customer service for doTERRA India. And I'll be taking you through through introduction to the company. I'll have one of our colleagues join in, Zanab, who will be talking about the products, and then I'll switch back to cover the compensation plan, the business aspect, and let's start with the presentation now. So all of you know that doTERRA is the leading company for essential oil globally, and it's derived from a Latin word doTERRA, which means gift of the earth. So we are an essential oil company, and all the products we have to offer are nothing but the gift of the earth. So literally, doTERRA translates to all the products which we represent. These are the seven founders who basically took on a mission to provide the best quality essential oils worldwide. So, they have uh, the mission of giving the best and helping the most. So that's the mission all of them stand by, and that's how we have gone from pillar to pillar and standing strong. This is a beautiful campus in Utah, which is a state in USA. So as you can see, we have multiple buildings which are dedicated for different purposes, for research, for customer service, for compliance, and for management, for admin, for so there are a lot of functions which basically are taken care here. And also, obviously, there are certain areas which are dedicated for meetings for our wellness advocates, which they can book. And it's a beautiful place. If you ever get a chance to visit our campus in Utah, please do that. So, what is doTERRA really? What does doTERRA stand for? So, doTERRA, is it really just an essential oil company? Apart from being an essential oil company, doTERRA is all about healing. So, how do we heal? By sharing our products, we believe in reaching out to people who are ailing physically, who are ailing emotionally, who are ailing financially, and sometimes spiritually also. So, our oils essentially help you to, uh, get that uh, healing, which not only translates to a physical healing, but also from an emotional perspective. If you are in debt, if you're looking at, when you are sharing the oils, you also get an opportunity to get out of your debts, bad debts, so which heals you financially. And also, when you are on a spiritual journey of connecting with your inner self, of awakening your inner self, our oils really help connect your emotions as well as the physical medium. And when we say essential oils heals, the oils are a very, very powerful medium to uh, because we are all cellular beings. So for essential oils, which comes from the plants, which is essentially the gift of earth, really is able to help us on a cellular level as well. And it has no side effects. And so it's very powerful to help us in our day-to-day lives in various aspects. And obviously, we provide the organization, the platform, and the base to develop your business. And we, when we share the products, we also reach out to so many people, and we start building our base for business. And doTERRA would give you all the right tools to enhance your business and empower you also. So, sorry for this Hindi thing. So, what is the doTERRA difference? So, doTERRA difference is majorly you can feel it in the culture. So, when you join doTERRA as a business, you can actually feel so through your interactions and communication with the corporate, with your uplines, with the people you are partnering with, you can see very clearly a difference between other companies and doTERRA, in which doTERRA really emphasizes on people first. So we believe that people are important to us, and we need to take care of people. We need to partner with them. We need to engage with them. So, our focus first is people. And then we talk, and then when we see that how do we help people, it is majorly through products and our businesses. So that comes in line, and that is to empower you. And that's where the heart of doTERRA lies, that we believe in. So as in the next slides we will see how doTERRA makes a difference in lives of the people from one side of the bottle's journey to another side. So that's where the heart of doTERRA is in enhancing the lives of people. As against what you can see in a traditional a multi-level marketing culture, the company really focuses on the business and the profits, and and as a result, people are being used. So, and that leaves a very bitter taste. And as many of you would have seen that there are so many companies which are fly-by-night operators, where people had a bitter experience. They have burnt their hands. They are very, very scared to try products from good companies, where where like doTERRA, where we can actually heal them in various ways. So obviously we believe in healing people. There are many people who are ailing physically, who are ailing emotionally, who have burnt, like we just mentioned, who have burnt their hands with other companies, and are looking and are skeptical. So through our products, through our interactions, through our business plan, through our fair dealings, we also heal such people, and bring back the faith. We also believe in giving authentic products, genuine products, which are safe for consumption. We believe in empowering you with all the right tools, products, and also we empower you with products which are not only pure but are safe without any side effects. And we know that because we are engaged in all activities, right from the beginning of the journey of a bottle. So, we engage with the farmers. So, we know that we are teaching them the right sustainable practices of farming, so that they are not using pesticides, insecticides, herbicides, and so that those chemicals do not creep up on our products, because that's how every bottle is tested for various chemical components. And if something is something which is undesirable, which in our chemical constituency, that batch is rejected. So we make sure that all these products are safe to be used. And we are very much cause driven. Our causes being empowering farmers, empowering the communities who help us, get these products in a bottle and onto you, and also, their children. So we take care of their needs, and also we are very much focused on educating the farmer community, educating the people who are involved in this entire process, so that we empower them as well, and we also uh, help them sustain their income and also enhance their lives. We believe in maintaining relationships as if we are partners. We can work together cohesively, and so that's how we will always interact with you, communicate with you. And it's very, very important to us that, we celebrate everybody's success. We want you to grow. We want to see you empower yourselves. We want to see you becoming successful in your journey with doTERRA, and with that, with that thought process, we believe in unifying force with each other as partners and celebrate success. And of course, in spite of being a very big company, we have a soul of a small company in which basically, if you can just excuse. I'm sorry. Is my voice better now? Okay, perfect. So we operate in the way in which. So is everybody able to hear me properly?
Your voice is echoing, Narani, throughout the whole time.
Yes.
We're able to hear, but it's just echoing a lot. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's constantly echoing, so it's really hard to be able to continue on because it's just everything is echoing, every word.
Right. Sorry. कोई और है क्या doTERRA इंडिया से? How about now? Is it okay?
Still echoing.
Still the same.
Yes, it's still the same.
What's wrong with my device? Let me just. Last time also this happened. My voice is echoing.
Okay.
How about now? Is it better?
Same.
It's the same.
Echo.
No, it's still echoing. Still echoing.
I'm sure you can check on your other device also, right? It must be echoing for you also.
Yeah, now it's okay.
How about now?
Now it's okay.
Now it's okay? Oh, perfect. Thank you. We'll just, should we start from the beginning?
I think we can just continue from where.
Okay. Perfect. You can see this, right? Great. Thanks, Megha. So we basically believe that even though we are a big company, but we want to work cohesively together with everyone, uh, and as this um, as a company, we want to be available and accessible to each and every one of you, so that you can feel free to come to us with any small thing with which you want assistance. And obviously, we follow the principles of servant leadership, which means that uh, even though the company is big, even though everything, I mean, we are on the corporate side, but we are humble. And as our wellness advocates are humble, as they grow, they want to share the oils and this opportunity with everybody in a humble way. And we do not have any egos, we do not have any kind of hidden agenda or any kind of competition with anyone, but we want to assist you, we want to help you, we want to walk with you side by side in a very humble and approachable way. So that's how the doTERRA culture is, and I think it's a little different than what you must have experienced till now. And we believe in changing the world one drop, one person, one community at a time, through our projects, through our co-impact sourcing, through our CPTG. So essentially, when we talk about CPTG, we understand that CPTG stands for Certified Pure Tested Grade, in which we make sure that all the oils which comes to us uh, is tested and safe, and it undergoes a lot of tests, approximately 43 tests, and CGMS reports are also provided at source2you.com for all the testing which is done batch wise. So sharing this product from you share one drop with one person, change the life of a person, and then you are also impacting a community. When you are sourcing these oils, you are also helping the community which is engaged in sourcing them by our initiatives through Healing Hands and our co-impact sourcing projects. So thank you everyone for uh, being a part of this movement. So where do essential oils come from? So this is our world map. I apologize for the India map looking incorrect. It is in the process of being corrected. Um, but this is majorly where we source our essential oils from. So there is a sourcing team which we have, and the work of the sourcing team is to, go to different places across the world and hike mountains, cross rivers, and go to areas which are not easily accessible, and discover uh, trees, plants which are used there, and which are used there locally for any kind of beautiful properties which these plants and trees possesses. And then we kind of make a project and source these things from there. For example, we are in India, so we source majorly, our major sourcing from India happens for peppermint. Then we source tulsi, turmeric, and lemongrass. So these are our major things which are being sourced from India. And when we say source, so we also make sure that the products which reach us have the full potency. So that's why we select regions from where the oils have to be sourced from, because the nature has intended in such a way that a particular species of plant is supposed to have the best potency in one area, or it has originated from there because of the climatic and the soil condition and the water constituency in that region, and obviously the uh, farming practices or harvesting practices followed by those locals, so which basically gives the most potency in that area. And obviously we understand, because of the trade routes and everything historically happening, something which originated somewhere might have migrated elsewhere, but the potency remains the best at the place of origin, and that's where we look to source these things from. And that's how there are so many countries from where we source our oils. So this is CPTG. This mark you will see on our products, which are our mark of purity. And when we say CPTG, it means it is certified pure tested grade. And it's a trademark which we have registered for. So essentially there is no regulatory body for testing and understanding the purity of essential oil, and there has not been any kind of testing or any series of testings which were there, that this is a prerequisite. So doTERRA took upon itself that we will have these standards of testing for purity of our products. So these are the tests we will conduct. These are the quality checks which will happen. And then when our products pass through that, when the batches of oil pass through that, they will be given the CPTG mark. And only when then it comes to us in a bottle format. Uh, so we can be sure that the bottle which comes to us is pure, 100% natural. There are no artificial and synthetic ingredients, no fillers, no artificial fragrances. It is only pure. It is not developed in a lab. That much you can be 100% sure of. It is safe because as we are in touch, and as we work together along with the farmers, and on how to do sustainable farming, on how to make the produce the most potent, and educating and empowering them, we make sure that no chemical seeps into the our chemical residue or pesticides or herbicides, they seep into the oils. So that's how we are so sure that they are safe. And that's why we can say that, you can use it you can use it aromatically, but at the same time, some oils can be applied topically and some can be taken internally also. So that's how we are sure because of this CPTG. And we also understand that, a certain chemical constituency has to be maintained. So if it is potent, then only it is bottled and it comes to you, and not otherwise. So that's why we also source our products from places where it where the origin of that particular species is supposed to be, as nature has intended. So this is a normal process for sourcing of essential oil that a farmer uh, uh, produces, harvest, and then there's a distiller, there is an in-country broker, there is an international broker, then there is a company, and then the product comes to you. However, for doTERRA, we have we have eliminated some steps so that we basically uh, have certain hold on certain processes so that there is no um, uh, contamination, and we also empower the people we are working with, who are the farmers. We impact their communities, we can work with them to enhance their lives. So as a result, we have eliminated the brokers. And so what we do is we work with the farmers. We have exclusive contracts with the farmers globally, and we empower them on, understanding the way of distillation, and we set up distillation units on site so that, the fresh raw ingredient gets distilled and the oil is collected at site, so not to lose the potency of the product. And then it is sent to doTERRA, where there are a lot of testing which is done, which gives us the CPTG mark, and then we bottle it and share it with you. So by doing that, we also make sure that, the farmers are also getting remunerated properly. We are also doing a lot of things for that community, by building schools, housing projects, water projects, irrigation projects, and hospitals at certain locations. So we work very closely with those communities, and wherever we are able to make a difference, we do that. And obviously, by removing the middlemen, we are empowering the farmer to take more control in their hand, and they are also able to get more financial gain by doing that. So through all our initiatives of co-impact sourcing and healing hands, we have supported more than almost 5 lakh jobs. Apart from, I'm not talking about the corporate, but otherwise, and uh, we have touched almost 30 lakh people who through our co-impact and healing hand initiatives. So this is what the company's heart lies in, and this is how we work very closely with them, because when they are passionate and they are happy, and they put their heart and soul into cultivation or harvest of crop, that really culminates into a safe and potent oil for us. And that's where all the difference starts. So that's how, we believe in changing the world one drop, one person, and one community at a time through our CPTG Co-Impact Sourcing Healing Hands initiative. Now I would like to invite upon Zainab to take on the uh, product part so that uh, she can share what are essential oils and some top products. So,
Hello, everyone. Hi, my name is Zainab. I will take you through our top 10 essential oils. So let's start. Can you all hear me? Hello, is my voice audible to everyone? Can you all hear me? Okay, so let's just start. I will just take you through our top 10 products. So, what is essential oils? Essential oils, it has a natural aromatic compound which can be found in plants. It is stem distilled or it can be cold pressed extractions too. And it is very powerful and gives safe benefits without any side effects. So, did you know that one drop of peppermint essential oils is equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea? So, it is so potent and powerful. How we can use our essential oils? It can be used aromatically. We can just diffuse this essential oils, like for it will give you positively effect on the mood. It cleanse our air. It opens our airways too through while diffusing. We can take it internally. We can take it internally with water. We can take it with veggie capsule, and we can take directly it's under our tongue. And it can be used topically, which localize the benefit when it's diluted fractionated coconut, which gives the most effective absorption. So these are our top 10 oils which comes with our home essential kit, and this can be purchased with or without the diffuser. So what are the oils in our top 10 like essential oils in our kit? First is lemon. Lemon is sourced from Brazil and southern Italy, and it takes approximately 3.5 kgs of lemon peel to produce just 15 ml of lemon essential oil. In one single year, a single lemon tree has potential to produce between 500 and 600 pound of lemon, and there are over 1500 published studies about the benefit of lemon. So how we can use lemon? We can take it internally. We can just add a drop of drop of lemon in our water, which will burst of flavor. Topically, we can apply combined with lavender and peppermint essential oil, and we can apply on the bottom of our feet daily for seasonal irritants. It can be used aromatically. We can diffuse to uplift. We can diffuse to uplift our environment. Next is lavender. We source lavender from France and Bulgaria, and it takes approximately 2 kgs of lavender to produce just 15 ml of essential oil, lavender essential oil. A new lavender plant takes 2 years to mature from seeds. It is stem distilled oil, and there are over 600 published research articles on lavender available already. How we can use lavender? We can take it internally. Internal use has been shown to be a helpful when dealing with feeling of anxiousness. It can be applied topically to soothe skin, and it can be diffused like to support a restful night's sleep. Next is peppermint. We source peppermint from northwest region of United States. It takes approximately 2 kgs of peppermint plant materials to produce just 15 ml of essential oil. It is stem distilled oil, and there are over 600 published researched articles available on peppermint already. How we can use peppermint? We can take it internally. While taking internally, it relieves the abdominal discomfort, it relieves nausea and other discomforts. It can be applied topically, which will give you a cool effect on your skin, and it eases the muscle and joint pains. It can be used aromatically. We can add a few drops to the palm of our hand and inhale deeply to increase our energy. Next is tea tree. We source tea tree from Kenya and Australia, and it takes 2 kgs of tea tree plant materials to produce 15 ml of tea tree essential oils. This tea tree leaves were used by Australians for centuries, and it is stem distilled, and there are over 1,000 published research articles available on tea tree. How we can use tea tree? We can use it topically and aromatically. We can add 1 to 2 drops to your facial cleanser, and for occasional skin irritations too, we can directly apply 1 to 2 drop on the affected area. And it can be used aromatically. We can add just a few drops to our spray bottle with water, and we can use for cleaning. And as this tea tree has the purifying agent, it is a good oil for cleansing the surface. Next is frankincense. We source frankincense from Oman and Somaliland. It takes approximately 300 grams of frankincense resin to just produce 15 ml of frankincense essential oils. It is hydro distilled. The oils from the resin has been used in Ayurvedic and traditional Chinese health practices, and there are over 100 of published research articles available on frankincense. The next is oregano. We sourced our oregano from Turkey. It takes approximately 2 kgs of oregano plant to produce 15 ml of oregano essential oil. It is a stem distilled oil. Oregano oil is one of the most potent and powerful essential oil, and it has been used for centuries in traditional practices. And there are over 700 published studies articles available on oregano. Next is the uses of frankincense. Frankincense can be taken internally, topically, and aromatically. Internally, we can just take 1 or 2 drop on the veggie capsule and just make this as part of your daily routine. Next is topical. We can directly apply our skin, or we can add it to our daily creams and lotion to nourish our skin and calm our skin. And it can be used aromatically. We can just diffuse it during reflection or meditation. The next is use of oregano. Oregano can be taken internally, topically, and aromatically. Internally, we can just take 1 or 2 drop in our veggie capsule, because oregano is a hard oil. We should avoid taking it directly to under our tongue. It is advisable to take it in a veggie capsule or in a hot water to maintain a healthy immune system and to support a healthy respiratory function. Topically, we can apply, like we can just add some drop of oregano essential oils with water for a great surface cleanser. And it can be used aromatically. We can just diffuse with lavender and peppermint for a uplifting environment. Next is On Guard. On Guard is a protective blend. It support healthy immune function. It serves a powerful surface cleanser, and it provides energizing and uplifting aroma. How we can use oregano? Oregano can be taken internally, topically, and aromatically. Internally, we can just take 1 or 2 to 3 drops in a veggie cap or for our immune support. We can just apply it topically by combining a few drops with fractionated coconut oil for a natural hand cleanser. And we can use it aromatically. We can add 3 to 4 drops in a diffuser for energizing and uplifting environment. Next is Deep Blue. Deep Blue is a soothing blend. It provides a soothing and cooling feeling to our skin, and it offers a comforting sensation. What deep blue has? Deep blue, it has soothing benefit. It helps in recovering our tissues, and it has the inflammation support. For soothing, deep blue already has wintergreen, camphor, peppermint tissues. It helps tissues with helichrysum, osmanthus, ylang ylang. Inflammation, for inflammation support, deep blue has blue tansy, blue chamomile, and ylang ylang. Next is the use of deep blue oil. We can use it topically. How? We can apply to our feet or our knees before or after exercise. We can rub on lower back after a day of heavy lifting and sitting for a long period of time. And we can apply it to the back of your neck for a soothing and comforting massage. The next is breathe. Breathe is a respiratory blend. It has the minty, fresh, and airy feeling. It maintains feeling of air, clear airways, and easy breathing. It really promotes a restful night sleeps, and it helps minimize the effect of seasonal threats. What Deep Blue has? Deep Blue has the ingredient of laurel leaf, eucalyptus leaf, peppermint plant, melaleuca leaf, lemon peel, cardamom seed, Rivinstra, and Rivinsara leaf. The uses of breathe. It can be applied topically and it can be used aromatically. Topically, we can just place 1 drop in our palm of our hands, rub together and inhale deeply. Topically, we can just combine with carrier oil and rub on the chest for a soothing and cooling aroma. And it can be used aromatically. We'll just have to diffuse at bedtime for a restful evening. The next is digestion. Digestion is a digestive blend. It supports healthy digestion when used internally. It really soothes occasional upset stomach when used internally. It helps reduce gas and occasional ingestion when it is used internally. It complements a comforting abdominal massage with a spicy, sweet, and minty aroma. So what digestion has? Digestion has cardamom, caraway, star anise, peppermint, fennel, coriander, and ginger. Uses of digestion. Digestion can be taken internally. It can be applied topically and used aromatically. While internally, we can just add a few drops in our water to take internally, especially while we are traveling or trying our new food. Topically, we can rub on the stomach before flying or taking a road trip as a part of abdominal massage. And we can, of course, use it as aromatically. We can just diffuse to get a minty, calm aroma. So this is the daily approach to our health and how we can recover and prevention. This is the healthcare pyramid where we can just take care of our proactive medical care. We can be just self-informed about our self-care. It reduces synthetic exposure in healthy homes. With these oils, we can just have rest and harmony. It can be good for movement and metabolism. And of course, we should eat right and take the proper nutrition along with this oils will really help our daily healthcare system. Thank you, everyone. The next presentation of business plan will be taking by Narayani ma'am. Thank you, everyone.
Hi, I'm back. So, thank you, Zainab, for this beautiful session on products. And I hope that this has helped most of you in, how you can use the oils. And obviously, Home Essential Kit is such a kit where we have all the oils which is required in a household, which can be used for day-to-day lives and any minor things happening here and there. It can be taken care of immediately by these oils. Um, so this is that part about oils is something which is very important to know, because we should know how to use the oils properly, and that education and those classes are something which should be continuously done, as we'll see next on how to build your business. So we'll be touching upon a few important things which are required, like the business basics. So, like I just shared that it's important to keep on the education about essential oils on. So, very helpful to take classes on a weekly basis, and to keep sharing oils, and one of the tools which is available with you is essential oils are simple one pagers, which has very in a very crisp and concise format, has things which is easy to explain to someone. So when you are taking a class, whether it is one to one or whether it is a group of people in a classroom format, so there, if you are sharing this one pager with them, and talking about what are essential oils, how to use them, some very basic things, so that you are introducing essential oils to them without overexposing them to a lot of information, which is very difficult to understand and absorb in a first go. So all the things which can be touched upon in the first interaction is mentioned here, so that they understand what is essential oil, and this is a tool which you can use for all your classes. It's in a very concise format, and along with that you can also use a wellness consult form, which is there, in which once you are introducing it to them, then next you can talk about how uh, essential oils can play a part in helping them with their problem areas. Uh, since all of you are here are looking at building a business with doTERRA opportunity, so where should you spend your time on? You should, first of all, you should keep on educating yourself about products, because products are the core of this business. If you understand how the products work, where it works, and how does it work, that will help you share the product effectively, um, to as many people as you are sharing. And when your interactions are effective, then your business is bound to be successful. So make sure that your product knowledge keeps on growing. Obviously, you can start with a small focus product with which you are comfortable, and then over the time you keep on expanding your product knowledge. But it is something which should be a continuous education. It should you should strengthen it. The second thing is, you should develop processes which can be easily duplicated by your team members. Now, when I say which can be easily duplicated, which means that you should build a process like, you know um, reach out to build some small steps that you will be doing on a periodic basis, like on a daily basis I need to reach out to 5 new people. On a weekly basis I need to follow up with this many people. On uh, monthly basis, this is how many people I should have had physical meetings with. So these are some of the things, and on a weekly basis, these are the number of classes which I will do. Then whomsoever I have done my classes with, I will also, invite them further for opening the bottle. If I have made a sales there, then how does that process work? How is it duplicatable? I mean, obviously, duplication will also help you in your rank advancement, or your income opportunities. When, let's say, if you are able to, make a process with which power of 3 level 1 can be achieved. So, the next, and it is duplicated by your team members. So that way you can keep on achieving power of 3 level 1, level 2, level 3 easily, because your processes are duplicatable, and your team members are following it, and you are helping them, mentoring them with that. And the third thing with which you can spend your time on is learning how to structure. So structuring skills is very, very important, because you know you may be very good in sharing the oils, but if you don't know how to structure, right, if you don't know how to place the people who are joining you in your business, then you would never be able to advance in ranks. And although you might have more volume than, let's say, a presidential diamond has, but you would be earning much, much, much less than them, because you would not have achieved a certain rank to get the benefits associated with that rank, right? So structuring skills is very important, so that you get power of 3 benefits, so that you get all the rank benefits, the compensation plan benefits, you get the benefits of leadership pool. And uh, so it's important that you learn that, and you also teach that. The last but not the least is the strong leadership skills. Very, very important that you are a leader in your own right, and you are developing a team. And it's very important that you demonstrate certain things by which calls you out as a leader, which could be very, very small things, but you are taking ownership of things. You are taking, let's say, you are placing an order on 5th, and you are getting free product of the month. So you are sending a picture of that to your entire team saying that I have placed my order for this month and I have got this free product of the month. Have you placed your orders? So that's like a subtle reminder, and also you have taken charge of motivating your team, reminding your team to place the order. So very small things, uh, which would uh, show you as a leader, showcase you as a leader. And it could be through your follow up, it could be through your motivation, it could be through your mentoring, working alongside your team members so that they can build their teams. So there are a lot of things which people would require, and at different point in time, at different for different people, you would have to play that role where what is required for them at that point in time. And very important that when you are developing as a leader, when you are demonstrating all these attributes as a leader, you also build leaders in your team who will work with you hand in hand, so that it's not a one man army. So it can never be so a business can never be successful if only one man keeps running. So all the pieces of the machinery have to work together in tandem so that the entire process is smooth. And so if you are able to duplicate your process and teach that and develop leaders in your team, and they further do that in their team downline, so you are able to build a good business, a sustainable business, a business uh, uh, which would give you time to mentor and and develop newer territories, rather than doing the same entire process of if you are just there to remind your team on how to do the orders every month. Please do your orders, do this, do that, and that's the only task which we are doing. Then remember that there's a gap. Then you have to develop leaders who are doing that in your team along with you. So doTERRA has a competitive advantage with Unilevel because, unlike many companies who believe in paying in binary, we believe in Unilevel because there is a stability in income, and we have seen that we have the maximum retention in the industry of 65%. So now when I say 65%, it may not seem much, but if I give you some industry statistics, then in this industry, the range of retention is between 5% to maximum 12%, and not more than that. And when we say 65% retention, that means that people are happy with the products. That means that people are happy with the income opportunity they are getting. Our Unilevel plan is generous, fair, and balanced, and very, very simple to explain, which we'll see in uh, the coming slides. This is a very important part of our compensation plan, which is loyalty rewards program. So what does it mean? That any customer which the company has who is buying month on month, we believe in rewarding that person with certain credit points. And if you see that from uh, every 3 consecutive months, the percentage keeps increasing if you maintain at least 50 PV every month. And when you cross 13 months, then you are at 30% slab. And if you look at any industry reward program, let's take the airline industry, let's take the credit card industry. So the loyalty reward program does not exceed 1% to 2%. And here we are talking about 30%. It's the best amongst all industries, this is the best loyalty rewards which you can get, and you can actually redeem these points to get free products of your choice. And just remember that you need to have more than 50 PV in a single invoice, 50 PV or more, to be eligible to get these product credit points in that particular month. And the lower chart, if you see, it means that if you even have 1 PV, uh, then you will be eligible to keep your loyalty active, although you will not get any reward points. But your loyalty reward program will be kept active. And if you want to earn points, it has to be 50 PV. If you want to earn commissions through the way of power of three, through the way of sharing bonus, through the way of unilevel, then 100 PV is something which is required. It could be normal or LRP order. Then if you want product of the month, then 125 PV in a single invoice is something which is required to be taken for before 15th of that month, so that you get the free product of the month, which is decided by the company. And from time to time, we have different promotions for 100 PV, 125 PV, 200 PV, uh, which you can participate in. So this is the overview of loyalty reward program. And obviously, when you redeem products, the products do not have any PV value. There is a redemption charge associated with, so any invoice where you accumulate, so you have, let's say, accumulated product credit points for 3 to 4 months, and then you are redeeming it. There is a redemption charge of 265, and plus, if shipping is applicable, then that shipping would be there. And because the company is giving this product to you for practically free, it's basically a free product for you, which the company is bearing charge on. So we have to pay the government some taxes. So we will be collecting the GST amount. And believe me, we have made it 50% of the normal cost price for you, whatever you are paying to get that. We are charging only 50% of that as GST, and we are covering the rest. And so the GST amount for the product and the redemption cost of 265 per invoice will be something which will be charged. These are 5 ways to earn with doTERRA. One is retail profit, which means that you have joined as a preferred customer or a wholesale customer, and you have basically wellness advocate, and you are basically getting buying the products at a wholesale price from the company, and you are selling it at MRP, which is printed on the bottle, which is about 25%. Second is sharing bonus. Sharing bonus is something which is calculated on enrollments. So when you enroll somebody, from the date of the sign up, for the first 60 days of that sign up, any purchases which have been made, uh, irrespective of the PV size, so they will be you will get 25% of their PV amount, whatever they do. Let's say somebody you have enrolled is getting has bought 100 PV on their day one, and so you will be getting 25% of their PV, which is 25 PVs, uh, sharing bonus equivalent to that. And if you are then on day 10 buying for 50 PV, then you will get 25% of that 50 PV, and which is 12.5 PV equivalent. And so similarly for all 60 days purchases, the enroller will get 25%, and enroller's enroller is also entitled to get 10%. So this is a weekly bonus, and there are certain small requirements which will make sure that you get this sharing bonus. One is you need to activate your LRP. So that's why we suggest that as soon as you sign up, you create your ID, kindly go and activate your LRP immediately. So when your LRP is active, you start getting the sharing bonus. The second thing is the system will look at the month end whether you have completed personal volume of 100 PV or not. If you have done it, then that weekly bonus which you have got, you will get to keep it. If you have not completed 100 PV of personal volume, then when the next bonus is run, there will be a clawback of that which will happen. So remember this, that loyalty should be active and you should have a 100 PV order in order to get that sharing bonus. The third way to earn through doTERRA is power of three bonus. Now, power of three bonus uh, uh, is something which the company gives as an incentive to you for building the right structure, which will help you to rank advance, which will help you to grow in the organization. So, like I said, that learning structuring skills is very important. So, similarly, to grow ranks, you need to take care of different legs, qualifications in those legs. So that's why we have introduced an incentive for you called Power of Three, so that you get your structure right. And through that motivation, through that incentive, you can build your structure based and build a very strong foundation. So what does Power of Three means? Power of Three uh, means that you find your three business builders, you help them do their power of three level one, and help them find their power of three level one. So how does this basically helps you get the new person to get the profit quickly. So if you are new, by doing this power of three, you start earning money. Apart from sharing bonus, this is something which you will get, so that it will help you grow your business, and it's the fastest way to make the most amount of money with the fewest number of people. So with the limited number of people, if your structure is right, you get more amount of money only by doing the basic things. And naturally, it helps you with your legs requirement to reach silver, gold, and platinum level all along with the volumes. So this is what power of three structure looks like. So on the left hand side, you will see the person in green, that person. So for power of three, the sign up month will not be counted. So anybody in this structure who is in a colored uh, diagramic diagramic scheme will not count, because so myself and my three builders, we all need to be in loyalty, and that order should be a loyalty order. So, make sure that you do not count first month sign up orders towards your loyalty, because it will not be counted. From next month onwards, it will be a loyalty order. So you are there, you have found your three people who are there in blue color, and all of you have done 100 PV, or let's say 150 PV, and all of you together have completed 600 PV. So you and your front line, you have done 600. Let's say all of you have done only 100 PV, and so the rest 200 PV can come from any new person who is joining in, any person who has done 10 PV, 25 PV, 11 PV, cumulative of everybody in your front line, irrespective of whether it's a LRP order, non-LRP order, first month order, second month order, doesn't matter. But for you and all your three builders, you should have 100 PV in loyalty order. So make sure about that. So altogether, you and your frontline, when you complete 600 team volume, taking an example of everybody doing 150 PV here. So if when you do that and your team volume is 600, so you are entitled to get 3,000 rupees as power of 3 level 1 bonus. Similarly, when you teach all these three members, let's say these members in blue, to also duplicate the same thing which you have done and find the three important people, three builders who will be helping them going ahead in their journey in doTERRA, and all of them complete their 600 PV and team volume with LRP orders. And uh, uh, so these three people in blue will start earning 3,000 rupees, and you will start earning 15,000 rupees as level 2 power of 3 bonus. Now, the the three people who have got 3,000 rupees, now the people whom they have identified and structured as their builders in their front line. Now, when these three people start each each starts duplicating and achieves their level 1 power of 3. So these altogether, these 9 people will have 27 people in their team, and these 9 people will start getting 3,000 rupees power of 3 level 1 builder bonus. Similarly, these 3 people in blue will start getting 15,000 power of 3 level 2 bonus, and you will get power of 3 level 1 bonus, level 3 bonus of 85,000 rupees. Wow, that's an impressive amount, right? So make sure that your processes are duplicatable. Make sure you work with your builders so that they also understand the nuances of using power of 3, because to move ahead in rank there would be certain requirements of different legs, and that's how you can rank advance. So this is a way of solidifying your foundation to build your growth on. And so be very sure that these are not pseudo accounts, these are not accounts which will not work. So these are people who will partner with you and who will grow with you. This is how our uni level bonus looks like. So power of 3 was a again a monthly bonus, and this is also a monthly bonus. So depending on how you which rank you achieve, depending on the volumes you get, and the leg qualification which is required, you get paid certain percentages on certain levels. And here, as we can see, from Premier onwards, there are requirements for legs. For example, Premier requires 2 executive legs, Silver requires 3 elite legs, and there are 3 legs requirements till Platinum level, and then there are different leg requirements. So, by doing power of 3, you are already taking care of the basic criteria that you would have 3 different strong legs, right? And the best part is when you are teaching your team members to duplicate it, not only you are going in deep, but in your depth, you also have the maximum width, right? And as you can see, the percentages which are paid uh, on depth are higher as opposed to something which is on your immediate level. So that means you are getting paid the most on the maximum number of people who are there on your team, right? And another beauty of power of 3 in correspondence to our uni-level compensation plan is also that you can, once you have completed one power of 3 structure, you can start building another power of 3 structure to and duplicate your efforts to build another one, so that you can use that to help you further in rank. For example, for diamond rank, for blue diamond and presidential diamond, the leg requirement is 4, 5, and 6 respectively. So you can look at building another power of 3 structure, so that not only you are taking care of the basic criteria till platinum level qualification, and your leaders working on getting the depths right, and growing your team further, working on their own growth, qualification, on their own power of three, on their own rank advancement. At the same time, you would also be working on another power of three structure. So you can build as many power of three structures as you can. Obviously, uh, uh, it is something that will help you grow in ranks. So there is no cap on that. And uh, there would be one question which would come to your mind that, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, blue diamond, presidential diamond, they all, have level 7 as 7%. So why should I become a presidential diamond? Why should I become a diamond? So there is something great which is there in store for people who are qualifying at that ranks. That is called leadership pools. So leadership pools are basically uh, are paid from the global pool. They are not only from India, but they are global pool. So you are basically tapping into the earning potential, which has been developed by the volume which is generated by different ranks across people, across different rank holders who are there for a number of years, who have much more volume in their organization. And simply by qualifying, since India is a new market, and simply by having a basic qualification criteria, you are able to tap into that pool. And believe me, this pool makes a lot of difference, because a total of 7.25 percentage of the global pool of the company is paid out here. And if we go further, we will see that, from the level of premier, you have the potential of earning from empowerment pool. So you, by qualifying as a premier and having one enrollment which has 100 PV, you can get one share. And by having uh, so you basically, the silver rank and the gold rank also, you can have one enrollment and you'll get one share each. Now the gold also has a chance to earn one more share. So it has the chance to earn two shares total by doing two enrollments of 100 PB each. Now, there is something called leader performance pool, which the silver, gold, and platinum has an opportunity to earn from. And this basically will be given to you one share in leadership performance pool when you qualify as a silver, when you qualify as a gold, when you qualify as a platinum. You will be given one share as silver, 5 shares as gold, and 10 shares as platinum. And plus you have additional scope of earning one unlimited additional shares. But each share would be given when a person who has been enrolled by you becomes rank advances as an elite for the first time. So here the income opportunity is huge. And similarly, diamond performance pool also, you have one share, 2 shares, and 3 shares for diamond, blue diamond, and presidential diamond. And then you have your additional share earning opportunities as well. Then you have your diamond pool separate, which is 1%. Then you have your blue diamond pool, which is a separate one, which is 1%. And then you have your presidential diamond pool, which is 1%. So when we come to diamond, blue diamond, and presidential diamond pool, uh, so not many people would be earning. So the number of people who would be qualifying at this level would, would be less and less and less. Uh, so each share would amount to a huge sum of money. So so on an average, depending on the month in which how many people have qualified at that rank, your earning would be between this average and this average. But believe me, it's a huge sum of money, and it's a great way and of earning or your addition to your earnings through doTERRA. So initially, when you see that when you are starting out with the business, your sharing bonus, your power of three would help you to get instant money. Then you will see that leadership pools also help you when you slowly start advancing in the ranks. Then leadership pools also help you, getting a sustainable income. And then as your business keeps on growing and growing, we see that, with this unilevel group sales bonus, this will constitute the majority part of your income. Because as you can see that the maximum percentages of compensation plan is given out at the depth where the maximum number of people would be available for your team. So this was leadership pool. This is an approximate average of what people have been earning, at different ranks every month. So initially, when you start, you are supplementing your income, you're getting your income to pay for your product, and then, you uh, get to a stage where you are paying for growing your business. And then comes a stage where, whatever income source you have, or if you have a job, or if you have a side income with which you are currently supporting this business, then you are able to actually quit your job and take doTERRA on as a full-time job. So these are some stages which you will go through, and um, believe me, it's very rewarding. Uh, not only because you're sharing the beautiful products, but also financially, it is very, very rewarding. And we are counting on all of you to take doTERRA to all the households in India and globally. So, are you willing to help us do that? So, that's my question to all of you. And with that, I want to see all of you trying for Founders Club. It's a beautiful opportunity. India is a new market for you, in which basically you have an opportunity of uh, being one of the. So there are 40 positions which are available, and out of these, only four have been taken so far. So, what a Founder Club's position will help you is, right now, we are a small market, but we are growing. So as we grow, 1% of India's commissionable volume every year will be paid out amongst these 40 founders, going forward. So these founder these founder club members would have a privilege of tapping into uh, getting the most profits from India as a growing market for doTERRA. And right now we are just starting, and you have a way for to qualify as gold or above, and to qualify as a founder club, and to tap into this income potential. So that was all from our side today. Thank you so much. And with that, we will be opening up the forum for any questions or anything which you would want to share. So if anybody wants to talk, they can unmute. Okay. Great. So thank you, everyone. I think if you have any questions, you can